Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I put a video out, so I want to make this video. A couple of things I need to let you guys know about. First of all, the Schneider load board, the air board that I run under, is it was where if you come in as a new owner operator, you automatically put on the air board. The Schneider has the legacy board. Asperger put out a video talking about they're going to allow ICs to actually come over to the air board from the legacy board for 30 days, see what they think about it, and then they have a choice, I think, to go back to the legacy board after those 30 days or before those 30 days. Would give him a like, follow. I get a lot of information from him, and before I come over to Schneider on the IC side, I watch a lot of his videos. He puts out real good content about Schneider. I think he's coming up on his 5th year anniversary of being at Schneider, so congratulations to him. He does an awesome job on the information that he puts out, so give him credit on talking about the coming from the legacy board up to the air board now. Used to you couldn't do that, but now I guess they're going to allow them to do that. I'm looking forward to see what he has to say about the difference in the two, because like I say, I've only been on the air board since I've been here, and I have nothing to compare it to, so it'd be interesting to see what he has to say about that. I want to talk to you guys about finding your lane, what market you're in, where you live at, kind of finding where your lane's at, and it can be difficult sometimes. That's one area that I find that I'm struggling with. I'm getting better. I found my market now, and I'm working on a couple of lanes. They put out, I say they, Asperger again, and Snow Lord, and those guys, you know, they've been at it for a while. Have given me some really good advice on where I should run and where the money's at, actually. If you live up north, which a lot of those guys do, there's a lot of freight, a lot of good paying freight up there, Midwest. Pennsylvania, Virginia, that area, I'd say 77, Interstate 77 up to 81, 95. That corridor there is really good with freight, and the rate that they're getting on that freight is really good. Where I live at, I live in South Carolina, so I'm kind of in the middle of two markets, really. The 77 side of it, and then 2685 is mainly where I'm at. Savannah is not far. It's a couple hours from me. Augusta, that's the side I started looking at. It's convenient for me from where I live at to try to find freight in that area coming west. Usually I'm sitting here in where am I at? I'm in Louisiana. I'm not far from Baytown, Texas, is where I'm delivering in the morning, and then I've got one coming out of Baytown going back to Savannah for Thursday. But the last few months I didn't even look at Savannah. I didn't look at Augusta as a market, which I should have been, because I've run stuff out of Augusta before, but it's mainly been after I picked up a load going down to Florida, out of North Carolina down to Florida, back up to Savannah, and back to generally back to either Alabama or somewhere up in Georgia, towards Atlanta. I didn't realize how much freight actually goes from the port, Savannah, down that way to west, to Texas, to Louisiana. I didn't realize that. It's a timing thing that I'm figuring out. You got to figure out what time or day of the week, should I say, that these loads actually become available. On the load board, you might see them, but they won't be confirmed yet, so you can't book them. So, but knowing when those loads do actually confirm, granted, now keep in mind sometimes loads never confirm. I ain't sure what that's about, but my experience is I'm starting to learn when those loads actually become available and what day of the week they come available. So the more I learn that, the better I'll be able to get my string of loads together and do a whole lot better on the revenue side of it, which is, that's what it's about. But running that lane there also forced me to go home. I don't go home every week. I try to get home every 2 weeks usually, 10 days, whatever, and take a couple days at home. I've had to be at home a few times here, more than I normally would. Some stuff going on. Truth about trucking wife, she's been under the weather. She will be getting some content put out. Again, she's feeling better, and so look forward to that. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, she shows the other side of the trucking, kind of the wife's side of, when you significant other's gone on the road a lot, she's showing the other side of that. So it's interesting to hear her take on how she feels about me being gone, and maybe you guys give her a follow. Like I say, she will be putting more content out. She's been under the weather, so with that said, I couldn't be able to do I couldn't do what I do without her there. So I thank her for that and allowing me and affording me to do what I wanted to do. It's been a long dream of mine to actually own my own truck, and I've been at this for a long time. I got my CDLs in 1996, so I've been at it for a long time, mainly as a company driver. I've drove for owner-operators, but on my own truck, it's a challenge. It's a whole new mindset. That's another thing. That be a company driver as long as I have, it's hard to get out of being that company driver mentality, but you have to do that. You outside of having to worry about everything with the truck, it's a whole new mindset. Again, it goes back to learning your lanes and learning the freight, learning the customers. You're a business, so you have to get in the business mindset. That truck driving's, drive the truck's probably the least thing you have to worry about. I think you're a truck driver at the end of the day. You're a business owner all day, if that makes sense. You have to have that mentality. So it's taken me a minute to get to that point with what I'm doing, but I'm looking forward to what it holds and what's to come. It's going to be good, I believe. I put some glasses on, I can't see. Next point is I see a lot of videos out here about these truck drivers parking in the fuel island, taking 3-hour showers for whatever reason. As bad as it is, I think that we got enough stress on the road, dealing with traffic and construction and just weather is another one. And at the end of the day, we're all here together. We do the exact same thing. We got places to be, places to go. try to think about your fellow driver. Just pull up at the fuel island. Don't take your breaks sitting on a fuel island. I've seen quite a few do that. I don't understand why these people are like that. These other drivers. I mean, they're still human, and you never know what kind of day he's had either, or she's had. You don't ever know. So just be kind to one another. I mean, be polite. We're all in this together, and try to be professional about it. That's what we're supposed to be, professional drivers. So I just wanted to say that. I would like to say thank you, and welcome to new subscribers. I think we hit 70 subscribers, and it's amazing to me. I can't believe I found 70 people that actually want to listen to what I have to say. So, but I'm gonna keep putting videos out. I'm hoping to make them better, get them better content for you guys, and show the other side of the trucking industry. Keep in mind that you see these truck drivers, they got friends and family at home too, just like you do. So, and this goes to the general public, as we call four-wheelers, and cars and vans. Keep in mind that it's got a lot of travel trailers on the road now, guys. Be careful, be safe. They ain't always watching. They more worried about where they're going. But this message is for those, watch out for big trucks. We can't stop on a dime. Cutting us off and slamming on brakes, and I ain't sure why I understand the whole process there, but it's a recipe for disaster, in my opinion. We all got a job to do on our vacations. We got a job to do, and we're trying to get back home to our family, and you're trying to get to wherever it is you're headed. Just stay safe out there. Pay attention. What else I got? Finding your own lane. Guys coming over to the load board. If you live in a good market area, with that said, like Charlotte, North Carolina, of course Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, and those areas there, and there's more. It's gonna be easy for you probably to find loads out and find what lane works for you out of there, wherever you might want to run to, out of Pennsylvania. If you want to run, Illinois, Indiana, Midwest that way, and back to Pennsylvania. Very, very easy to do. I see that on the board. If you live outside those areas, it can be tough, and it brings me to my point. You can't be scared to deadhead. I'm one of them that I didn't want a deadhead. I don't know why. That was that company driver mentality, I guess. I don't know, but now that I've been at it, I've started deadheading and found out that it makes it a whole lot easier. If you got to drive a couple of 100 miles to get to a good paying load, do it. It'll make up for it. That was hard for me. So now that I realize that that's what I have to do, sometimes you have to do it. Even if you had to do it every day, if it puts you on a good load, a better paying load to deadhead 100, 200, whatever miles, go ahead and do it. It puts you in another market, it gets you to a better place, and probably back to a good market coming back out again. So keep in mind, don't be scared to deadhead. I think when I first started with Schneider, I had my deadhead set, like, I think it automatically sets at 50 miles. I left it at that for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking, but hindsight's 20/20. Move that thing out. If you can't find nothing in 50-mile radius, go to 100. If you got to go to 200, if you got to go 300, I think it goes to 500. I don't know if I want to do that, but 150 miles, you might have to. I've had to do that 200 miles even to get to a load, and still held my average cost I need to do a day. So it's worth doing. And like I say, it puts you on a better load. It's how I got this load here, going to Houston, well, going to Baytown. So keep in mind, do that. Please, guys, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I put a video out. And I will be doing, try to get more videos out to you. Just wanted to mention, I don't know how many of you watched my videos, but it seems to me like I had a blue shirt on in every single video that I did, except for the very first one. And I had an XRP t-shirt on, and I got some comments about that. Guys, if you're interested in cryptocurrency, I've been in it for quite a while now. If you have any questions on cryptocurrency or anything like that, just leave me a comment, or you can send me an email at truthabouttrucking@gmail.com. I'll answer it if I know it. If I don't, I'll get the answer for you. But I've been in it for a good while now, and got some investments in it. But the blue shirt seems like it was a theme there. I didn't mean to do that, but it seemed like every time I made a video, I had a blue shirt on. So that's the reason I made a point to wear a white one, something different. So just, I don't know if y'all noticed that, but I did. So guys, I hope you have a good night. I hope you had a good weekend. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the next one.